I know we've probably heard in the past that it's a total taboo to even think of being friends with your friend's ex. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that it's a cool thing either. What I'm saying is, if you know your sister girl had a messy breakup with this guy over some grave issues like physical or emotional abuse or manipulation, and she's told you all about that, as it went down, then it's a horrible idea being friends with this person. Welcome to another day on the Cool People's Conference. My name is Oyari and you're watching Leisure Spots, the show for the coolest people on the internet. Now, after a successful 2 decades working on Cool FM, popular on-air personality Daddy Freeze had decided that it's time for him to take a bow. Yeah. So Daddy Freeze took to the Instagram page on Wednesday yesterday, which is March 11th, to announce this latest development in a video. And in the video, he thanked all his loyal followers for sticking with him over the last 2 decades on radio. He said in the video, "Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze. How are you all doing? Cool FM, my beautiful radio station, I have been with them for the better part of my 20 years. I joined them when Cool FM was just 3 years old, and the time has come for me to say goodbye. I'm not saying goodbye to radio because radio is still a big part and parcel of me, and it's something I can into my 80s. I think he meant to say things that I can do into my 80s. Well, Daddy Freeze didn't say which radio station he'll be moving to, but he did say that his Sunday program will still be on air on the station. He will just not be available on weekdays. Yeah. So if all of you who are lovers of Daddy Freeze, you like to hear his voice, it's not just going to be there anymore for a really long time. And where he's going to be, he hasn't told us yet. So if you're interested, just, when he does, I will give you the gist. Meanwhile, away from that onto the international scene, I brought you the gist that former Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein, that his lawyers were pleading with the judge who was to sentence him to temper justice with mercy, asking the judge to sentence him to just 5 years in jail. Well, it looks like all that plea fell on deaf ears because Harvey Weinstein will be spending the next 23 years behind bars. 23. You heard that right. Well, Harvey Weinstein was charged for raping and sexually assaulting over 80 women, including some big names in Hollywood. Now, the criminal sexual act conviction carried a possible maximum sentence of up to 5 to 25 years in prison, while the sentence for rape conviction was anywhere from probation to 4 years. That is calculated together, he should have been able to spend up to 29 years. Well, it looks like the judge still tempered justice with mercy, but not just in the way his lawyers expected. Yeah, because now instead of 29 or more, he's just spending 23. And I don't understand how these people were begging for 5 years. They were saying that the 5 years should come as a result of the fact that Harvey Weinstein's life was almost shattered. He lost everything during the trial. I mean, it's expected. What should R. Kelly be saying? I don't know, but that's the gist. And we're gonna quick break. And when we come back, Leisure Spot News continues. Don't go anywhere.
Do you have a ceremony or an occasion you want covered? If yes, contact us to give you unparalleled services on our TV, radio, via YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. We also have an outdoor garden facility to cater for all your ceremonies, such as birthdays, reunions, receptions, etc. Our rates are modest and customer-friendly. Please visit us at number 3, plot 833, Emmanuel Aguna Crescent, Jabi, Abuja, FCT, Nigeria. For more details, contact us on the following numbers: +234 8080 874444, +234 90 555 62444, +234 702 033 3444. AD4 TV Radio, reliable and credible. Learn on the go.
Welcome back. Now, it looks like Harvey Weinstein isn't the only one going to be cooling off in jail. Nope. Why? Because Hollywood actor Michael Mundy, who played the hit movie The Walking Dead, is, cooling off currently in jail after, let's say, living his life in the movies in real life. Yeah. Why did I say that? Because he was accused of brutally biting and abusing his girlfriend, and he's been convicted for that. Now, the 50-year-old actor started dating his girlfriend Beverly Jackson 8 years ago after meeting at a UK fan event. Now, the actor returned to America and got back in touch with Beverly 2 years ago, then asked her if he could stay in her spare room in Manchester when next he came to the UK. And in 2018, Michael was first reported to have attacked Beverly in Germany, and yeah, all that led to something, and he then, he was convicted for biting her. And in my opinion, this is a classic case of life imitating art gone wrong. Yeah, because in the movie he was acting, Walking Dead, he was acting as a zombie, and now in real life he's convicted and then being in jail for biting his girlfriend. What do you call that? I'm not smiling, I'm just, telling you the story. And yes, it's like life imitating art, but in a very wrong way. Meanwhile, as much as I hope that the last sad news reported on the show was going to be the last, we have another sad news, unfortunately. Yes. Ace Hollywood actor Tom Hanks and his wife Rita Wilson have both been tested positive to the viral deadly coronavirus. Yeah, the award-winning actor is not just an actor, he's an award-winning actor. He took to his Twitter page early hours of today, Thursday the 12th of March, to announce the sad news. And then his tweet read in part, "Rita and I are down here in Australia. We felt a bit tired, like we had colds and some body aches. Rita had some chills that came and went, slight fevers too. Now, to play things right as it's needed in the world right now, we were tested for the coronavirus and were found to be positive. Well, now, what to do next? The medical officials have protocols that must be followed. We, Hanks, will be tested, observed, and isolated for as long as public health and safety requires. We'll keep the world updated and posted. We'll keep the world posted and updated. Take care of yourselves." That is one sad news. Really, it's really sad because, as much as we know that this virus is global and viral and deadly, we just somehow wish in some part of our lives, our hearts, that some people they seem so invincible to this, but unfortunately nobody is invincible to this virus. And right now, Tom Hanks and his wife Rita have been tested positive, so they're isolated right now in Australia, and we really do hope that they recover, because really there is hope. Yes, there is. People have actually recovered from the virus, so we really do hope that this is going to be the case of Tom Hanks and his wife. In the meantime, we'll go on another break for me to recuperate from this sad news, and when we come back, we know what time it is. It's going to be time for me to lecture you, ladies and gentlemen, on the Lady Code 101. Stay tuned.
AD4 TV Radio, we focus on education with emphasis on research and innovation, science and technology, women and girl child education, children, health, youth and sports, socio-political and economic reforms, security, environment, entrepreneurship, and entertainment. We'll give you information at your fingertips. Learn on the go. Follow AD4 TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. AD4 TV Radio, reliable and credible.
We love you, AD4 TV Radio.
I told you all in the last episode that we'll be trashing the issue of dating your friend's ex in the next episode. Yes, and this is me keeping my promise. Now, today's rule says never date your friend's ex without her permission. Yeah, I know we've probably heard in the past that it's a total taboo to even think of being friends with your friend's ex. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that it's a cool thing either. What I'm saying is, if you know your sister girl had a messy breakup with this guy over some grave issues like physical or emotional abuse or manipulation, and she's told you all about that, as it went down, then it's a horrible idea being friends with this person, especially if you still value your friendship with your sister girl. Yeah. Now, I will never ever understand people who say, are you saying I should inherit other people's enemies? No, I'm not saying you should inherit other people's enemies, but you should definitely not inherit your enemies as your friends. Yes. Now, let that sink in. I'm not saying you should inherit other people's enemies, but I am saying do not inherit other people's enemies as your friends. Yeah. Now, when it comes to exes, people don't just get over them with a twinkle of an eye, obviously. Especially when they consider that relationship to have been genuine. So if you feel like your friend's ex is somehow your soulmate or the one whose rib you've been drawn from, then the least you could do is check in on your sister girl to make sure she's really over him, and then make sure she gives you permission to go ahead and date him before you think of doing so. You know, the idea is just to make sure there's no bad blood in him. Anyway, yes. Okay, I think I've talked enough for one episode. Many thanks for staying with me. Please tell me your experiences with these lady codes and whether or not you agree with them. And also make sure to follow AD4 TV Radio on all our social media platforms, and follow me personally on Instagram and Twitter with the handles showing right there on your screen. I'm Yari, and I will see you next time. Bye. Ladies, we're talking girl code. We're giving you the hottest, spiciest, sizzling entertainment gist. If you're not watching Leisure Sports, you're boring. What are you waiting for? It's fun, it's juicy, it's the hottest entertainment show on screen.